Are you on or are you off? Let me check. I gotta check your ass. You were on. You were on. Check your ass. Anyway, it's Brooklyn Al. I haven't been up in 2 days. I was up a couple of days ago, but I didn't put anything out because I didn't care for the way it came out. And yesterday, I went to get my results for my CT scan that I got last week. And 2 years now, cancer-free. Hooray for me. I'm cancer-free. That rhymes. I'm a poet, and I don't know it, but my feet show it. You see? These things just come right off the top of my head. I'm gonna go into the woods. Looks like it's gonna rain. But I'll still go in. You know, you're like under an umbrella in the woods. Oh, something I gotta tell you is, this guy I met that's been researching for quite a while, many years, he took me with him, not in this area, but, you know, maybe 10 miles or so south from here to another research area. And we put up 3 cameras. I was parked down further, and he's coming up the road. I thought it was him because I recognized his car, his Jeep, I should say. And he pulled over. He called me over, and he said, I gotta show you something. The cameras we put up. There were deer galore, and there was one big buck with a rack that was gonna be a 10, 12 pointer when it's fully, you know, grown, the rack. Oh, what a monster of a buck. And then he says, I got something else to show you. He goes and shows me he's leaning against a tree, a small tree, and rubbing his back up and down on the tree. Can you get the picture? He's rubbing his back up and down on the tree. And then later on, you know, after he left, a big black bear comes by and smells his scent. And the black bear stands up and rubs his back up and down on the tree to erase his scent off, to erase my friend's scent off. It's crazy, man. And then there was another bear that walked into a picture. It was a black bear, but it was brown. You know, black bears come in different colors. They mostly black, but they can also come in brown and even tan, I believe. And that was unbelievable. 2 bears on 1 camera, but you know, different times. They weren't together. Maybe they were, I don't know. But yeah, that was something. I should have copied it off his, what do you call, laptop, to put it on the computer, on YouTube. Alright, I'm going to get ready to go into the woods, alright? So, when I get in there, I'll talk to you, okay? Alright, this is Brooklyn Al. I'm playing for you a piece of the 1812 overture that I believe scared off the Bigfoot. Let me lower this for you know, I heard them twice knock on the tree one time. Alright, hold on. What's going on here? Come on. Oh, here it goes. Here they are.
They stare at...
That was the cannon fire. I did a lot more than that. And that's what scared them off, I believe, because ever since I played this thing and cranked it up real loud, I never heard a knock or a whistle since. You know? And when they see my car, they must just run for the hills. They must think I'm shooting at them. But now I'm doing this because of the bear. Hopefully the bear will hear it and run off, because, you know, there's lots of bear in this forest. Alright, that's it. I'll talk to you when I get in. This is Brooklyn Al going into the woods, and I'm showing you the creek. Not creek, but a little stream. I used to tell you I caught 14-inch trout in here. Come on, don't believe me. I was only joking, okay? I was only kidding around with you. But it's really deeper today than it ever was. This is we've had so much rain past couple of days, past couple of weeks, I should say. This thing is really running nice. And that's spring water running down here. Alright, I'll get back to you. I'm in the woods. I'm in the woods now. And this here, I don't know if you can see it. It's a very deep indentation with a stone all around it. This is what I believe might have been a root cellar or something like that, you know, because I'm sure these stones were, you know, built around it to make a foundation, and then logs put on top of them, whatever. I don't know how they made them, but this is, I haven't seen this in a long time. You can't tell how deep it goes down. It's at least 4 feet deep. And that's after, God, what, 200 years maybe or more? Since the Revolutionary War. Later. Here, this here is a nice big leaner that's leaning up against a very skinny branch of a tree. A very young tree. Here comes the rain. And it's pointing towards the ridge. I haven't seen this before. And I checked this tree here to see if the branch fell off from up there, but I don't see anything where it broke from. And it's dug into the ground. I know it's not I can't move it. It's, I don't know if it's has a root system, I don't know, but just something that I just noticed. You can hear the rain. It's coming down. They said it was going to rain most of the day. Late. I'm still going up. I'm going up like in my original research area, but I don't see nothing yet. I don't understand this. I used to see so many leaners in groups, you know. Nothing yet. My toes are hurting because I got these boots on, and I bought them. They were a half size larger than I should have bought. My toes are hurting walking up the ridge. I bought a pair of new ones last week or 2 weeks ago, and they fit. I bought a smaller pair and they fit me really nice, you know. But I don't like to wear my new boots in the woods. I like to wear them out in the street and stuff, you know, when I get dressed up and go hang out. But alright, that's not important. Bye. Okay, I remember this. A bunch of parallel branches, long ones. There's a bunch of them, like 5 or 6. And they all run up, and it's still alive. You can still see leaves on it. Still alive. Unless it's just a tree that's knocked over like that. See down there? I didn't think it was, but it must be, because it's still alive after all this time since I've been up here. They're not shriveling or anything, the leaves. They're, you know, they're growing as if they were still alive. And there's leaners connected to them. There's a leaner here against it. There's a leaner there. Where is it? It's so bright on the camera I can't see. Yeah, there it is, going up and down. Okay, let's keep looking. Here we go. This looks like an asterisk with trees in the crook of the fork. Branches in the crook of the tree fork. You see that? See how they are? Look at that. There's like a hanger there, and that goes across, and branches leaning up into the fork. Now that is something to think about later. This is what I'm always confused about. You see a big tree like this, that's a fork. There's nothing in the crook of the fork, nothing. And that's a humongous tree. That is a really big tree. A fork tree. You know, nothing there. But over there, there's like an asterisk in it. I don't know. This here is another fork tree with a fork of a branch inside it, but this could be natural tree fall. Usually when they're leaners, they have, you know, multiple branches leaning inside them, you know, like 10, 12, you know, I mean a bunch. And look at this right here in front of me. This is a pile. Let me back up. A pile. You see that big round pile of what they call bluestone, but because through the years it's been here, they turn, you know, greenish color. And that's what these farmers had to do. They had to plow the ground, the earth, and pull up all these stones and put them in one place. They would throw them in a sack and let the horse pull them to this area. And there's like 3 or 4 of these areas here with these stones. You wouldn't believe this part of the country. That's all there is, right under the ground. A few inches, you know, or less, a foot. And that's all you find is these flat stones. Pieces and pieces like this. Crazy. Not crazy. That's the way things happen in this area, the geologists say. Yeah, these stones are everywhere. I hope you can see it. Everything looks so bright on my camera. I just heard some noise down there in those thicker woods. Yeah, and it's not a Bigfoot. Bigfoot wouldn't make a sound, you know. A bear would make noise. But I thought maybe playing that piece from the 1812 overture would scare them away if they heard them cannon shots. You know, it sounds like shotgun shots to them. But anyway, I'm not leaving because I hear some noise. I'll carry on. Look at this big ass tree stuck in between the fork of it. That's a triad. That's 3 trunks going up. And this didn't grow here. And I believe it's upside down because it looks thicker as it goes up. But it didn't come from up there because it's just as thick as the tree. And this thing is like a tree bend that's being held against the tree. And they're all pointing, going up the ridge. All these leaners and whatnot are pointing, going up the ridge. Where I first heard the sounds of tree knock and whistle, human whistle, not birds. Believe me, I know the difference. There's something about this that I was just talking about. All 3 of these, there's 3, and they're all forks. Each one of them is a fork. 2 right side up and 1 upside down. That's kind of strange. See the forks? Yeah, that's what that is. You see here? This is a big old tree, but no leaners, nothing, no branches, and that's a pretty big crook. There's nothing in there, except that little skinny thing that's definitely natural tree fall. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get at. Why some trees and not others? Mr. Noel, send me a text, send me something, not a text, but a comment. Somebody tell Mr. Noel to watch this video and explain to me, are they for real, those leaners? These are not the good ones. I haven't come across the good leaners yet, but I do have them on other videos. Okay, later.